Hello Cancer, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a reading for February 21st until February 27th, 2021. We will take a look into your recent past, your present energy, what's coming up for all of you. This will be for Sun, Moon, or Rising signs in Cancer should you cross watch. And as always, this is a general reading and it may not resonate for all of you. I do invite you to take that which is for you and leave everything else behind. Let's get into your higher vibes. If you haven't done so already, woo, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me. I'm very thankful for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes so far. If this reading resonates for you, do leave me a thumbs up and any comments or questions you might have down below. Ooh, lots of major arcana coming up here for you, Cancer. Overall energy for this reading is the Four of Wands. I would say you're doing some celebrating right now, but I don't really feel like you are. I think this is more an effort to get towards a place where things feel like they've come together and that you can finally relax a little bit and feel good about that. Always got an itch. Okay, in the recent past, we have the Five of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Star for you here. So making progress towards your goals, a goal or objective definitely right now. I think you've been dealing with having a hard time sort of wrapping your mind around the problem, wrapping your mind around what you need to do to move forward on it. So it's almost like you're taking steps forward, but you're not sure if they're the right steps to achieve the goal. And that's becoming a little bit stressful and frustrating for you here in the recent past. Getting into the present energy, we have the Two of Swords, the Judgment card, and the Magician. So a decision that needs to be made. And I really do think this decision that's going to come up here for you, Cancer, is, am I working towards the right goal? If I don't know how to approach it, I don't know what I need to do, is it the right one? Or do I need to be kind of like drawing some new inspiration and looking to bring something else forward for myself in this time? At this time. Getting into the future energies here, we have the Justice card, the Empress, and the Lovers. Like I said, holy moly, lots of major arcana. Universe is really trying to help move you through this right now. This is, again, Two of Swords and the Lovers both showing up here to me is choice. Are you feeling indecisive right now, Cancer? Is that part of it? It's almost as if there's a feeling of there is something that you would really like to be working on. There is something that means a lot to you that you would like to kind of get in motion or start working towards, but you're not sure if it is going to work. You're not sure if you'll get the right outcome. You're not sure if you'll have success in it. You're not sure if you're the right person to do it. And as a result, you're putting your energy into other things that you want to be working on. And this is sort of lingering. And as a result, taking some of your energy away. So maybe we need to look at, do we need to make the choice to just try it and see how that goes? So we'll do some clarifying and see what we can figure out here. One card just flipping over. All right, let's start with clarifying this Four of Wands and the overall energy for you. Strength card, the Muse of Inspiration, and the Eight of Inspiration. Maybe you've got a Leo in your corner right now, or someone with a lot of Leo in their charts that you've been consulting with a lot. Maybe starting to talk about what it is you see for yourself in the future, what your dream future situation would be here, and trying to draw some of their wisdom, draw some of their, don't want to say like intellect, because I don't think that's right. I really think that because you are not sure what steps you need to be taking to move forward, that you are looking to other people maybe to provide you that insight for yourself by bringing up the things that you want to work towards, or bringing up the ideas you have in the presence of others who you trust. In this case, maybe one person who you trust. that you're hoping that whatever their response is will be the direction that you need to start moving forward. So not relying on yourself, but relying on others right now. Let's take a look in the recent past at this Five of Swords. Six of Inspiration, 10 of Materials, and the Ace of Inspiration. Yeah. I don't think you think there's anything wrong going on, you know. I think you've been feeling like, yeah, I'm having success at most of the things that I'm doing here, but none of them really feel like they're sparking excitement in me anymore. They're not making me feel passionate about them anymore. There's no emotional response to what I'm doing. It's just like, you know, I'm doing well at them. I'm doing well at it. I'm achieving the things I need to be achieving. And it is leading me towards, you know, a future that I am okay with. That wouldn't be bad. But I don't feel excited about it anymore. And I want to feel excited. And that may be why, you know, you're reaching out to a Leo, because Leos are always full of this like vibrant, passionate, excitable energy, and you want to harness a little bit of that joie de vivre and see what it can do for you. But let's take a look at this star, even see what we're trying to achieve here. Ten of Voices, the Chariot, there we are, and the Ace of Emotions. Yeah. Doing some letting go right now, Cancer. I'd say you're dealing with a little bit of a personal transformation at this point in time, which is why, again, you're starting to feel that stagnated energy. And I think this has been a theme that's come up in a lot of the reads this week. Everyone's sort of feeling like their energy has stagnated and trying to find a way to infuse a little bit more excitement, infuse a little bit more energy into things. But you are looking for something that is going to make your heart feel full, that is something that is going to really speak to the things that you care about, to your values. And you're looking to just kind of like trim the fat right now. But again, this is not giving you direction or purpose. It's identifying the problem. Okay, so there's two different things that have to happen here. One, we identify, okay, I feel like pretty good about the life I have, but it's no longer exciting me. I want to let go of all of the things that are not contributing to my best life, to my prosperity path forward, and I do want to take action towards something that really speaks to my heart, speaks to my passion, speaks to my values, speaks to my strengths, but I don't know what that is. So you've done the hard part. You know, you've identified that there is a problem that needs to be fixed. The next phase of this is the challenge. What is it that I want to do instead? What does speak to my heart? What are my values? What are the things that are most important to me? And how can I bring them into what I'm doing every day? Because there's like this blindly moving forward sort of energy that you're doing, because it's like that's just what you're doing. It's what you have to be doing. It's what you do every day. You get up and you go to work, or you go do the things, and that's fine. It's great. You don't dislike it. I don't think you're unhappy, but you're not feeling inspired. Okay. Let's get into the present energy. I don't know. I didn't ask for anything yet. I'm not taking those. Let's look at this Two of Swords. Okay. Tower card just came flying out. Something's going to force you to make a decision here. Six of Voices and Nine of Emotions. Something's going to force your hand a little bit here, Cancer, or make the transition, make the decision making more obvious. Like, okay, yeah, obviously this is what I need to do, is sort of the energy I am picking up here. You're going to be leaving something behind, or someone behind. You're going to be moving away from something, but you are moving towards happiness. You are moving towards long-term emotional fulfillment. You're moving in the direction that in this recent past scenario you have been wanting to move towards. So universe is going to make it a bit more clear for you sometime in this time frame, because time is fluid, what you need to do to start to realize that sense of fulfillment in what you're doing. And it may be a pretty sudden realization about something or someone that you've been holding on to that is counteracting all the other things that you're wanting to be doing. Let's look at this Magician card as well for you here. Five of Materials, Knight of Inspiration, and Awakening. You've definitely, somebody's like very fiery energy is very present around you. Either this is someone who is like, that's who you're trusting as your sounding board for everything. It's like they become the rhyme or reason to why you do things. They validate your ideas, or they validate your ideas, or they don't, and that makes you think about things differently. So maybe ask yourself, if there's one person you rely on to be your source of guidance all the time, why that person? What about them do you trust that you don't trust in yourself here? Because they're coming up at all the turns of every time you're making a decision to change something, you're consulting them very deeply. So sit with that, see what it raises for you. I think as far as this manifestation going and having judgment come up twice now in this present energy, again, you're happy, you're fine, things are working out good, you know, money is coming in, you feel like you're achieving things, you feel like there is success going on, but you are feeling like something is missing, something is just out of reach, something is just on the other side of that door, but I don't know where the door is to open it and let it in. And I think this is kind of an ongoing series of realizations that you have about where you are in your life presently and what it means to your emotional well-being, to your sense of passion, to your sense of inspiration, and not quite knowing what the missing piece is, but being aware that something is missing here. We'll take a look in the future energy. Let's look at this Justice card. Seven of Voices, Five of Emotions, Queen of Materials. Yeah, I think there is some fear here, Cancer, that you're going to make the wrong choice and that you're going to strip yourself of some of the power that you presently have, or some of that feeling of empowerment that you presently have in what you're doing by making a change. Is that going to be the right thing? Is that even going to resolve this? And I see you slipping a little bit into some past coping mechanisms here, maybe past stories you used to tell yourself to help yourself get through things, or little lies that we tell ourselves to help get us through things. And you may be processing some heavy emotions right now as it relates to this that you didn't realize were even there. It's like they were bubbling under the surface and you were saying to yourself, no, I'm fine. No, that doesn't bother me. No, I've already made peace with that. No, I've already moved on from that. But actually, you haven't. And it's just kind of sitting there. And I think until you can address those heavy feelings, that bit of remorse or sadness or heaviness that you're carrying inside of yourself, and tell yourself that like it is okay to be feeling these things in order to be more empowered, in order to get more out of our life, we need to deal with them. That's when you're going to start to see things coming together in the way that you want. I think you've been hiding some feelings from yourself here, Cancer. Let's look at the Lover's card. I've done a lot of clarifying in this read. Queen of Inspiration. There's that fiery energy again. Six of Materials and the Ace of Materials. I think making peace with whatever these feelings are that you're carrying around with you, that you've been denying having, Cancer. There's a real energy here of being in denial to me. Once you can actually sit with those things, admit to yourself that you have these feelings and that those feelings are fine and valid and okay to have based on your circumstances, that's going to help you free up emotional space to find that place where you can feel inspired and to make a decision about maybe changing how you do things, maybe starting on something new a little bit, or adding a new project into your life that's going to make you just feel a little bit more excited and inspired. This beautiful, energetic, reciprocal energy that's happening over here is on the other side of you being able to stop lying to yourself about feelings that you have that you just don't want to deal with. I think there's a real energy of like, yeah, I'm over it, I'm done. But being over it is just like pushing it down, as opposed to really sitting with it, understanding it, and moving forward. We will take one last message from Spirit for you here. Woo, things coming flying out really quickly. Eight of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. So whatever you've been using as distractions for yourself from dealing with your feelings, again, universe is saying here, listen, Cancer, you got to stop using distractions. You need to deal with it. Okay, you need to find a way to acknowledge how you're feeling, forgive yourself for having those feelings because they are valid and allowed. And on the other side of that is going to be that freedom, that abundance, and that way forward in a means of feeling good about it. So, in order to get that new passion, yep, you feel like something's missing right now, but it's a blockage that you have to deal with here. And I hope this is helpful to you, Cancer. If it was, please do hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next week.